and we see that the needle can now go down freely well. In this video, I will explain to you why the needle is hitting the bobbin. When going down, let's see, we lower the needle and we see that the needle is hitting the bobbin. Well, in this video, I will explain why this happens, the faults causing this, and how we should fix it, why the needle is hitting the edge of the bobbin, as we can see here. If we lower the needle, it hits the edge, causing the needle to blunt or break, which will prevent the machine from sewing. It will give us a lot of trouble and the machine simply won't sew. We will begin step by step to explain what causes this and how we should fix it. Raise the needle and we will take out the bobbin case with the bobbin. Here we have the bobbin case and the bobbin, and the first thing we need to check is that the bobbin is appropriate for the machine it belongs to. In this case, we see that the bobbin is completely suitable for the K bobbin. This is an industrial thread bobbin case. As we can know, we see that the inside part of the bobbin holder must fit completely. It cannot stick out too much, which means it is not the right bobbin for this holder, and it cannot be too low either, which means it could be from a household machine. It must be perfectly aligned with this part and should completely fill the bobbin case. The second thing we need to check is the bar height. Remember that in the industrial sewing machine, the bar height has a standard measurement. If it's too low, it will hit the bobbin whether on the edge or where the thread is. So here in this little part, I'll show you a video on how to adjust the bar height and the exact measurement. I leave them here on this card, or I will also leave the video at the end of this one. It's important that when you watch the videos, if you want to learn to make the adjustment correctly, you watch them until the end. Many people try to skip to the most important part, and that is a big mistake because they miss some information and it won't give you the adjustment. Then from the height of the bar, what we have decided, what we will do is we will lift the machine and check the hook area. We'll lift the machine and we will see. Next, we see the internal part of the hook, which I wanted to show is the most common problem that happens in this case, and we don't check that in the part. Lint, dirt and all types of fabric accumulate in the hook area. Lint causes this fold that is very common, and it's also very common in this part of the machine. It's very common that people never look at this part, which causes something thick to accumulate here in this part, which the spool holder either doesn't go in well and the spool holder might come out. Let's see what we can find. Everything we can take out from the inside completely blocks the spool holder from going all the way in. Top part of the hook, we can see there's much more. All this causes the issue. Look. Thread and all kinds of dirt that might fall in that part. Many people don't notice this. Okay, now let's see the difference between how it was and how it should be. This is how the inner part of the crab should look. Now let's set the machine back to its normal state on the table and insert the bobbin holder with the spool, and let's see the difference. We've got it ready. We have the bobbin holder and the crab. Let's insert it and let's see what difference we can notice right now. Okay, so now we press and can see that if we lower the needle, we see that the side part doesn't show up anywhere. Its edge can't be seen, and we see the needle can now move freely up and down without bending, breaking or snagging.